I watched your TED Talk, which I think everybody should watch. If you guys don't know what TED Talks are, just Google it right now. They're brilliant, never more than 18 minutes, and it's always with a world-class expert in an amazing array of subjects. Just Google TED Talks, and I watched yours, and I thought it was just terrific and inspirational. Your experience in the Marines helped you to see that trust is crucial. And how does that relate to salespeople and sales organizations?
So a couple of different ways. You have the internal trust within a sales team, and we're happy to dig into how we can definitely improve that very quickly. And then there's the trust that we have with our prospects and the trust we have with our clients. So three different areas. Now, the internal trust on a sales team is usually non-existent unless there's some kind of a friendship between those salespeople. Because often salespeople are competing in one company for the same group of clients in the same geography. And so it makes a lot of sense that we would keep everything pretty close to the chest. Well, these teams that I studied, they couldn't operate like that, even though they were all responsible for targeting the same goals in the same area. They had to share what was working and what wasn't, because they understood that it wasn't about who was right, it was about what was right. And for us as salespeople, yes, commissions are important. Yes, revenue is crucial, but it's really about serving our clients. And so if you and I are on the same sales team and I learned something targeting a prospect or reaching out or scheduling a meeting that I think could help you, it's incumbent upon me to share that so that we both can be more successful. Because as you learn something, I want that channel of communication to be open to me as well. So that's how we can improve trust on individual sales teams. Now, as far as trust between ourselves as salespeople and our prospects, these are people that aren't clients yet. There's a lot of different ways that we can build integrity, whether our client picks up the phone or answers an email or not. And that's simply telling them, here's what I did before, following up on that email, that phone call. Here's why I'm reaching out now, adding a piece of value into your life, whether that's a link to a white paper, a recording, a live cast I saw, and here's what I'm going to do next. Be reaching out next week again via email, via phone, via LinkedIn. And if you begin to build those kind of continuous improvement communication channels where it's, hey, this is what I'm going to do and when I'm going to do it, and you deliver on that, you're doing something most salespeople never take the time to do, which is establish integrity. And of course, the first thing we want to do with anybody that sells to us is know that I can trust them. So by doing that, even with voicemail messages, allows us to build more trust with our prospects. On the client side, well, that comes from not just selling something to a client and then handing them off to a customer service or a delivery team. It's continuing to follow up. How's that product or service working out for you? Not only to gather referrals, but to gather testimonials and to make sure that the life cycle of that client doesn't end with that one sell.
Yeah, that's great. That's proving that you're going to deliver what you say you're going to deliver is crucial. In fact, I always advise people, you want to under-promise and over-deliver because that helps to build trust too. I recently bought an exercise bike. And I just thought this was brilliant. Not that I bought the bike, although that was a smart idea.
Sure.
But when I ordered it, I got a confirmation via email saying it would arrive in 2 weeks, which I was very excited about because some of the competitor models were running 12 and 16 weeks. So I was like, yeah, 2 weeks, I'm going to get my bike because I don't know about you. I really love immediate gratification. I would have rather had it delivered. I'd rather it have been delivered by a drone an hour later, but 2 weeks seemed pretty reasonable. But here's the great thing. It showed up a week later instead of 2 weeks later. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited. This is an awesome company. Now, I'm betting that the Schwinn company absolutely positively knew they could deliver that bike to me in 1 week. But they set up my expectation for 2. And then I was stunningly amazed and thrilled. And I just told that story to you and a bunch of people, and I've shared it on Facebook already. And that's a great way to engender trust and prove to people that you're going to do what you say you're going to do, which so many people don't do. The salespeople are often guilty of over-promising and under-delivering, and that's a horrible way to establish trust and a great way to break it.